brother Rico the Plug of the Hip Hop Fraternity. It's Sunday. You know, it's Hot Single Sunday. It's going down. I'm doing an early live right now because we got an event that's popping. We're going to be live at that event too. It's called the I Am Independent. You know, we just celebrating Independence Day, man. I Am Independence Day, man. Well, we got a lot of shit going on, man. But I got a special guest coming on the show today too, man. My man Zeke on the beat. Zeke, you available right now? You got to get your camera and your everything lit up first. But yeah, man, Zeke on the beat. If you don't know who he is, man, if you're in Minnesota and you ain't been paying attention to what's going on online, he dropped a Minnesota diss song, dissing all the artists in Minnesota. Not out of spite or out of anger or anything, but just out of motivation to motivate people to do what they do. And I liked it. I really fucked with what he did. I liked the responses that came out of it. I did a live about that yesterday. And I got in touch with him this morning. I'm like, bro, I need to have you on the show so we could clear the air on what's going on, man. Let us know why you did what you did. He agreed to come on the show. So that's what we about to do. About to do this live. But until then, I need y'all to sign up for the raphustle.com, create your hustler's profile page. If you're an artist, model, entrepreneur, just somebody who loves the hip-hop game. Got my homie Zeke even plugged in with me already, man. What up, Zeke? Zeke on the beats. You got your camera on? I can see you on the bed. There you go. There you go. Seem like you got a dead spot going on there. Yeah, but Zeke dropped a dope little diss track, man. It was dope as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Shocked the shit out of me because, like I said, I didn't know who he was. But I come to find out that he's a dope artist, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we here. Zeke, you got the man, you turn on Wi-Fi or something. It's like your camera's stuck, sir. Yeah, but we gonna get to the bottom of it, like my nigga Peter Packer say, man. You know what I'm saying? Big Ox say, we gonna get to the bottom of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota got something to say. It's Trench Cities, Minnesota. If you represent the Twin Cities, man, and you fuck with this hip hop movement, man, this is what it's about. Trench Cities, Minnesota. We represent St. Paul and Minneapolis together, united as one, letting the world know that, nigga, we are here. Y'all gonna respect what we got going on up here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Zeke, you look like you got it together. You right?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm good now.
Okay. Yeah. What's good with it, Zeke?
Shit, chilling. I know I'm sweating like I'm sweating my brains out right now, but one little insider is, for everybody who don't know, all those tracks that I released sick with bronchitis. I was recording those songs. So I'm sick.
Oh, man, you was recording with bronchitis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's get to the bottom of this, man. First of all, where you from, Zeke?
Born and raised Chicago, Illinois, specific hoods. They call my hood Face World or Boys Town, not the north side, but off 79th. That's where I'm from.
Okay. Well, how long you been in Minnesota?
I've been in and out of Minnesota since I was about 16, 17 years old. I came in, my mama wanted me to graduate high school. I graduated, she went back home. I went to prison, came back out, went back home for a couple years, came back, fell in love with Minnesota, been back and forth since.
Okay, you say you fell in love with Minnesota.
For sure.
So, I'm gonna just get to the elephant in the room, man. Why'd you drop this diss track like that, man? What made you want to do that there, man?
So, the number one reason for dropping the track was, I know it's a whole bunch of talent here in Minnesota, specifically the talent that I shot at. You know, those are some great lyricists, great artists who made an impact on the state. Right now, I felt like the state was really lacking, the state for musicians, for the hip hop musicians have, it's been lacking, attention. A lot of people ain't had nothing to really get into, talk about. It's not been any money really generating amongst a group of people who are in the hip hop community. So I dropped the track to do promotion for the city, not only to give it a little bit of marketing and boost up other people's, ratings and numbers, but to also kind of shine a light on the talent that these people have, in all hopes. I dropped the track originally and said, hey, I'm going to drop the beat right behind it. And everybody who jumps on that beat, I'm going to kick them back on the royalties, as it goes through the roof. A lot of people couldn't follow suit because they didn't understand the business and the marketing. But, the roof and making multi-platinum and make $100,000 to $1 million off of it, then, hey, there's a big check for everybody to split. And it's ultimately about the business at the end of the day. I got love for everybody that I mentioned. I really personally got dealings with a lot of the people I mentioned. Some people, wasn't really into it and they really didn't feel it. That's probably because they too tied into the streets and still wondering why their career ain't where it should be. But it's all about marketing in this game, and that's what I'm learning. And so I really had to shoot at everybody. Number one, because, maybe a lot of people don't know who I am in Minnesota. And that's cool because a lot of my followers aren't even in Minnesota. So I really had to kind of make a name for me here in Minnesota while still shooting at everybody that was in the way. So,
right. I ain't gonna lie, you did a good job at that because, like I said, I was on my way to the green room and I just happened to see that Louis just dropped a diss track. I'm like, Freaky Zeke. And I liked it. I'm like, oh, this shit hard. Who the fuck this nigga talking about? Then I happened to run into him at the green room. So I'm like, hold a minute. Before I let this nigga leave my vicinity, I got a game, man. Well, who the fuck is Freaky Zeke? You know what I'm saying? So he explained, he said that. Then I went back and I listened to the track that you dropped. And I was like, ooh, that boy threw his nuts on the table with that one because he came at a lot of people. I was like, he threw his nuts on the table with that one because he came at a lot of people with this one. And I wonder what the results is finna be. And then I start seeing a lot of disoriented people saying certain things like, you just trying to get clout off of us and all up the bam and all that. And I was like, I could see why people would say that, but really, my honest opinion, there's not enough clout here in Minnesota for anybody to get caught off of anybody. So I just be speaking honest. I just got to keep it real, 100%.
I don't know if I'm coming in, but I had a call come through, man. I'm trying to get it right back right.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Just turn it sideways. You're good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I just exit out and come back in.
Man, why did he just call me?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just X you out and then you just come back in, bro.
Come on.
I'm gonna just X him out real quick. He can come back in, man. Just log back in. Here we go. Let's see if that get him back right because I can hear him. I don't know if he can hear me. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, I was hearing you then, but I obviously you wasn't hearing me. But yeah, so like I was saying, bro, a lot of people was disoriented about it. I seen a lot of that, and I was like, it doesn't make sense because it's just a rap. You know what I'm saying? If you're an artist, you're going to come back with some bars. You know what I'm saying? Regardless who it is. I don't think nobody in Minnesota has the right to act like they too big to respond to anybody when it comes to this sport of rap because right now everybody can use the exposure. Like you said, you was doing it really to get everybody some exposure. And whether, you know what I'm saying, they understood that or not, certain people understood. I think Louis Blaze understood, you know what I'm saying, because he responded immediately. And, of course, he like the Kendrick Lamar of Minnesota. So
facts.
You did get him to respond. And then I seen, what's her name, Nakara 4G. I just heard about her because of this. But before I heard her lyrics, I was seeing her people talking about, oh man, no, and I'm like, bro, that's kind of weird because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear anything that sounded like a nigga just said, anything totally disrespectful to Grant where niggas is talking about we finna ride and nothing like that.
Right.
But then when I heard her response, I was like, hold up, man, she cold as fuck. Like,
She is.
first of all, she ain't need none of you niggas to defend her. She can hold that mic by herself.
By herself.
I'm like, nigga, she cold as hell, boy. I don't know. But hey, she killed you with the fat flabbergasted.
Nakara got shots for real. She really liked that with the lyrics, man. She really liked
it. I didn't know who you was, I didn't know who she was, but I guarantee you right now that I'm fucking with both of y'all. Matter of fact, I just put both of y'all videos on the platform. I know it's one with you and Suavos. Shout out Suavo. Suavo. I met him when I first moved back. He dope in his own right too. And then I got her song, a video that she got called Red Table Talk.
Man, Red Table Talk is cold. That's a cold.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah. So man, I appreciate it. That's why I wanted to get you on this live, man. To really just let people know what you do and why you do what you do. So as far as doing music, how long you been doing music and what you got going on?
So professionally, I say I probably only legit been doing music for about 4 years. In the last year, I've really been actually pushing my content and my music. For 19 years is how long I've been actually producing music. So I started in my auntie basement, really my mama basement on my auntie computer. But I started, making beats on Fruity Loops at about 11 years old. And from there, I just kept growing. I got into Pro Tools, got into Logic, got into Reasons, only one I really haven't really mastered is the MPC platforms and Ableton. But I know how to work any DAW as long as I can get in there and find what I need is easy. So.
Right. They are pretty much the same language, just different areas to find it at.
Yeah.
So as far as music, like I listened to some of your music and I've noticed that you really do have a good structure on how to make music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know how to rap, but don't really know how to make music. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this, like, would you be willing to do songs with any of those artists that you may have this and that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. And in fact, Louis Blaze, I've collabed with him on multiple occasions. I'm in one of his videos. I'm in one of his music videos. I'm actually one of the first things you see in his music video. I can't remember the name of that one, but then he has another song called Thug Angels. I shot that video and I made the beat for it. Then he's got a few songs that I shot videos for. Louis Blaze is real dope. I've actually worked with John Ray. I actually engineered his track. He came over to my house. I was staying on Dale and Marshall. I think this was like 2023 or end of 2022, but he made a song called Fuck the City Up. And I'm the engineer on that track.
Okay.
As far as who else did I mention? Prince Riley, I actually just made a beat for one of his latest singles. So I got, Mac Turner, I've done some, we done some talking about getting some things together. Me and Vo actually did a lot of beats together. I did a lot of beats with Vo when I first got to Minnesota. I had actually met Vo in Chicago when I was on the South Shore Drill team. He had came and did a video with us. And so that's how I met Vo. I ended up going to Studio 4 with him later when I came to Minnesota. And so we had locked back in on that tip. Him and Go. I met Go in jail. When I met Go, I met him in Anoka County Juvenile Center when I first got up here to Minnesota. I was causing hell.
Right.
And that's where I met him. And then we ended up tapping in later as well on some beats. Who else did I mention in there? Tarzan, I ain't really worked with him too much. We've been talking about it, but I ain't really worked. Savage, I ain't never worked with him. But I would want to work with all of those people. Everybody that I named, I've known Nakara for so long. She's just been, she's always been sis. She's always been a great dope artist that I've respected here. Mick Boulevard, I've done beats with Mick back in the day in Studio 4.
Kind of threw me off. I'm gonna tell you why, because I know of Mick Boulevard from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like kind of like I was in Atlanta paying attention to Mick Boulevard. I know him from the Chicago scene. I didn't know he had anything to do with Minnesota scene. Mm-hmm. So when he responded, I was like, what do you got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. he went to high school for recording arts too?
Yes, sir. He went to high school. He's alumni at High School for Recording Arts. That's actually where he does a lot of his engineering is at High School for Recording Arts.
Okay, so I didn't know that. So I'm gonna tell you something about that. I was there when TC thought of that school. I was in his studio with him the day he thought of that school, like, because some cats came down from around lunchtime, and he was like, man, these dudes don't never go to school, but they always come to the studio. I'm gonna holler at the school board and see if they, I was there that day when they came down there, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I'm like, it's 25 plus years later. My sister's one of the first graduates from that school. I don't know if you know her name is Jaynetta Davis.
Who?
Jaynetta Davis. She was teaching there and everything.
I most likely know her.
Yeah, you probably, she was teaching and everything. She one of the first to graduate from there. So I appreciate the fact that we do have a school like that in a state like Minnesota, where when it comes to the music industry, there's really not anything to help push us forward.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Chief, what's his name? Southside Chief.
Southside Chief, yeah.
Yeah, he came from the High School for Recording Arts. I was in Atlanta paying attention to a lot of the stuff that was going on here, because my platform back in Atlanta was called iPlug Network TV. And my thing was to connect what's going on in Atlanta to what's going on in Minnesota. And a lot of people got familiar with iPlug Network TV in Atlanta. You feel me? So now I came back here with this rap hustle thing. Like, I'm gonna start over, take it back home, and do what I gotta do to help put the city where it needs to be. Because unfortunately for the artists around here, it seems like the artists act like once they got it, they feel like they got a good song and they might have did a couple shows here and there. They feel like they just the best motherfuckers in the world and can't nobody say anything to them. And that should be weird to me, because
that's the wrong way to go about it.
That's the wrong attitude to have. Like, networking comes with being humble.
That's true.
Of course, everybody's supposed to feel like they the best at whatever they doing, but don't get to the point where you just so big headed to the point where nobody even talk to you or tell you anything. Well, go ahead.
I was saying, like, that's one of the reasons I came on the diss track is a lot of those people, they kind of set in their ways. They don't really want to branch out and collab with new artists. So I really, one of the biggest things with me is I'm a singer. You know what I'm saying? I produce music. I'm a singer. I'm not a rapper. And I say that every day. I'm not a rapper. Can I rap? Hell yeah, I can rap my ass off. But I did what I did to show people like you, bro. There's still competition, my nigga. There's still people who can keep up with you or are better than you. So, why not push the same? Like we in a state where there's so many dope people, but nobody is collabing. Nobody wants to work with each other. Everybody's like, oh, I don't want to work with him because he sound like this, or I don't want to work with him because he look like this, or he beat with this person, or he work with it. That's the wrong way to look at it, my boy.
Weird shit, bro. Weird shit.
Like, if you really do your research and think about, like, even back when I was coming up in the drill scene, Chicago's platform, if you look at it, the drill scene that I came up in, you had people that was all together that was beefing with each other, but they all understood the marketing of it. When it came to Herbo, when it came to Bibby, when it came to Chief Keef, when it came to Duck, when you look at all of these people, Billionaire Black, when you look at all of these E. F. S. all of these people, when you look at them, what you see over time is that they had a little beef going, but they ultimately did collabs with each other. They pushed each other. They did similar shows as each other or with each other. And it was no static. It was all business. It was all the push. They was all being pushed by the same people. A lot of people don't even know that. They was all being pushed by the same group of people. These was all drug dealers and gangbangers who knew that if we pushed this group of little young niggas, we gonna make the city hot, and they did off top. From 2010 to now, that motherfucker has got the glow of all time. In Chicago, we got a lot of hit makers, but as far as the drill scene goes, we kind of created a lane all together. Like I did. I've been in studios with most of these people that I'm naming. I've been in the studio. A lot of people don't know that. Like but it ain't nobody. I'm the producer. Right. It ain't for everybody to know. So, right. I've had some multiply. Today I got to reach out to somebody today, but I've got a lot of people I'm dealing with or have dealt with who have multi-platinum selling projects. You know what I'm saying? And these are, whether they independent or with a label, all of the people, I have a network of people I can literally call them who have multi-platinum selling records. I just did a track with DJ Luke Nasty out of Atlanta. I was working on a huge project, rest in peace to DJ Unk. I was working on a huge project. The man he said, listen, man, I really need to tap in with a producer. He said, this game is grimy. DJ Unk told me, he said, man, listen. He said, they took everything from me, man. He said, I signed a deal and didn't really understand what they was taking from me. He said, I didn't get nothing from them tracks that's done so many millions and millions. He said, I should have a lot of money, man. He said, and he kind of got deep and down about it, and said, like, bro, huh?
That's like somebody raping you in your manhood.
You gotta think about it. Yeah. DJ Unk took a whole generation under his wing. Now walk it out. Now two-step. And then two-step, he had everybody in the game, T-Pain, Lil Boosie, everybody in the game jumped on two-step. And he wasn't eating off the royalties. So he like, you know what? I need to lock in with a producer who's not going to screw me, who's not going to, and we need to build a catalog and do something. He was trying to get more into the street lane with his music. He didn't want to be known as the dance rapper dude.
Right.
So, the things that we was about to come out with, I was telling him, I'm like, bro, you don't want to be the dance rapper dude, but I feel like if you create a new track that's got that dance catchiness, it's going to automatically do what it does because of you.
Right. Yeah, and no need in changing. Right, and no need in changing the motherfucking recipe.
And like I don't really know what happened. They kind of kept it on the hush hush to what happened with him and how he passed. But I really personally feel like it had something to do with his mental health because he was gone from it. He was gone from it when it came to that. Like you could hear it when he talked on the phone. You could hear it when he talked in his lives. He would say things like, man, I'm DJ Unk, I'm multi-platinum, I'm woo, woo, woo. But he knew he wasn't reaping those benefits that he should have been reaping. So I just say all that to say, I deal with so many people. Man, Rich Homie Quan, rest up Rich Homie Quan. I was on the road last year when I seen a message from him the year before last saying, you was a lot of people tagged you in my comment. I want to see what's to it. Ooh, let's start working. And I got threads of all of these people. I'm talking about this, and I'm talking about real certified threads. These ain't no fake accounts and none of this. Something that you can go verify yourself. So it's like, bro, I didn't even get a chance to touch that opportunity with him because right when I started getting my bread ready to deal with him, he was gone.
Right.
It was.
And he was on his come up because my homeboy had just shot one of his newest videos. Like, I got people out in Atlanta that shoot everybody's videos and shit. I remember he was previewing, little him editing the Rich Homie Quan video that he just shot. Right, like 2 days before he passed. I'm like, damn,
crazy.
Shit, wow. But man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I listen to your music. I understand your gift for making music is dope as fuck. I got some people I want to connect you with too. Also, here on the Rap Hustle, we definitely looking forward to doing exclusive content with artists and producers and shooting videos, and let's all push together and do a split the royalties. You know what I'm saying? Type situation. So definitely. So talking about that, I want to get into this video of yours that I just posted on the platform.
Okay.
Let me see if it's loaded yet. If you ain't familiar with the raphustle.com, anybody out there watching, if you are an artist, model, entrepreneur, or just somebody who loves the hip hop culture, sign up for the raphustle.com. and get familiar with what we got going on.
For sure.
Let me see. Yeah, I got it on here. All right. You don't hear nothing, right?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, cool. Let me cue this, put this in the queue. We'll put it up on the screen real quick. All right, so in case y'all ain't familiar, this is the raphustle.com, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a social network marketing platform where the independent artists, models, entrepreneurs, and content creators of the hip-hop community meet online, sign up and create your hustler's profile page, and let's hustle together. This is our Rap Hustle TV video stream where you can go on your computer and it'll just play and keep playing, because we know that you're not familiar with most of the artists that's on here, but to get you familiar with the artists, we just feed it to you. You can sit back and watch it, and once you get familiar with the artists, I guarantee you, you're going to see at least 90% of these videos. You love the music that's coming from these artists. This is a good way to discover new independent artists without having to look all over the internet. And there's also the platform that we use in like our own television network, like BET. So if you got a podcast idea or anything, man, it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We got time, we got the space, we got the platform. Let's utilize this so we can bring the money back to the people who create the content. Period, point blank. Like you were just talking about Rich Homie Quan and Unc and what they went through with the industry. We don't have to go through that no more because we have our own platforms to get our word out. You feel me?
Facts.
And that's what this is about. So with that being said, we're going to take a listen to this, watch this video. This is Zeke on the Beat featuring Swavo, ADTGMG.
Swavo, ADTMG, man.
Man, I keep saying Swavo, man. I think I've been in the country too long. I don't know.
No, it's all good.
Swavo, ADTMG. It's called Get Down, right here live on the Rap Hustle.
Sure.
On the beat.
I gotta run me up some dividends, so I can feel like I'm rich again. I swear that I can't be this motherfucking broke. I need a new way to bring chicken in. I swear I feel like I done tried everything that I could, except being lit again. Look, please do not let me resort to the violence and get to playing with them sticks again. All I know is get out, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day, nigga. All you hear is get out, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. You fuck around and shine in your face. My niggas got ops for real. We done really ran down blocks for real. We kept our mind on the money while doing the crime and give fuck about doing time. We kept them dickies with switches attached to them in case niggas might step out of line. We kept a hitman on speed dial just to take care of one of the guys. We cannot do that informant behaving, my nigga. I'm sorry, that's not how we ride. This the life that you making, and I hope we don't take it. This could be easy, my nigga. Long as you better find. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day, nigga. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face.
Get on a lay down, I'm from the city of it. Heated, I'm venting, I'm like a bigger oven. You betrayed me and show something you really wasn't. Fighting each current, but feel the river tugging. Hey, walk street blocks, ain't had nowhere to stay. Decock the pistol when I'm feeling safe. The gutter we grew from, we just can't escape. The left or the right, don't know which route to take. All I lost, nigga better step down, raising the path for the tear and blaze. Why they cross? They don't got courage to tell you the truth and speak it in your face. Feel that fall, it ain't your fault for I'm lying, and you're not the one that's okay. Middle finger if they say all I hear.
All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day, nigga. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day, nigga. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face. All I know is get down, stay down. We don't play, we really give it to them broad day. All you hear is get down, stay in your place. Fuck around and shine in your face.
Yeah, that was Get Down right here live on the
This is a Monty Productions
on
exclusive.
the beat featuring Swallow.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I like that, man. It got a little drill to it, but it got that melody in there, you know what I'm saying? It's appreciative, man. I like it, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as we keep it music, man, I'm always supporting it, man. Anytime somebody go left, man, I wish them the best. You dig?
Yeah. Shout out to Wig Shotted on that, man. Wig Shotted snapped on that visual. He also just did another visual for me and Filthy Money called Blickathon. It's another hit.
Yeah. I like that one too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna run that one real quick.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm gonna run that one for you real quick. I like that one too. I like the creativeness that y'all put into that video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took it a step further. And see, that's another thing. Like these independent artists gotta understand. Like you gotta be more creative with the video shoots, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of people with cameras and stuff, and we got nothing but time, so ain't no need in rushing this, man. We can actually, man, do something with ourselves. Just take pride in what we got going on, man, you know, and then quit getting in our feelings about shit like, man, y'all quit acting like Drake out here, bro. Don't be no Drake out here, man. Don't get in no feelings. Get in your bag. You dig what I'm saying? Let that shit motivate you.
That's why I tell them, if you're a real lyricist, if you're a real rapper, man, my shots, I mean, the craziest part about that disc, I feel like was, and I feel like everybody just got to keep in mind is, you know, I got to be the GOAT. I gotta be. I mean, I turned the city up 25K in a day off of a track where I had people respond with full songs, and each rapper got only 2 bars or less from me.
Right.
So, you know, I think the only people who really touched 2 bars or more was Louis Blaze and Lil James. They're the only people who really got 2 bars or more. Everybody else was under a bar or a bar. You know, so.
Right. And shout out to what's her name? I don't want to miss the name of Nakara.
Nakara Forte.
She hit your little dirty ass with a little one verser. She said she ain't really had that much time.
I gotta pay for the next one, man. She working though. She working.
Oh yeah, man. She dope as fuck, bro. She dope as hell. I'm like, well, I'm glad they did make this because I ain't never heard of her, but I'm fucking with her.
Before you play that, right? Who I felt like would have gave the funniest reply. John Ray.
John Ray. Yeah, I'm waiting for John Ray to respond. You know John Ray somewhere cooking on y'all ass. He
definitely in the kitchen.
A bot burger, nigga.
He definitely in the kitchen.
Ray finna hit you with a bot burger, nigga. Be careful, nigga. Make sure you can eat that last night because the bitches is big, boy. He gonna hit you with a double bopper. That's what he gonna hit you.
I'm already doing, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready too.
I'm waiting for John Ray to respond, man. You know, that's Millionaire Music Group over there, boy. He better quit playing, man.
I know Mayhem gonna send them shooters.
Hey, look, man. Hey, man, you already know, bro. But I'm here for it, man. I need everybody who's involved in this, man. We need to let's keep this shit on some little spiritual competition and let the world know, nigga. We got bars for y'all too, nigga. I'm ready to go at Drake, nigga, with his sensitive ass. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to hit Drake with some shit, bro. Like, nigga, they might have to look at me like, who the fuck is this nigga? Because, man, how the fuck this nigga too sensitive to be even claiming hip hop, bro. Get the fuck from out of here, bro. Yeah, hey, my wife said the nigga, the new song he got sound like he a pick me bitch. Ooh. I was like, ooh. You do sound kind of pick me-ish, nigga. You talking about, nigga, you bought LeBron James a 2-tone watch, nigga. Like he can't buy his own fucking watch, nigga. The fuck? You do sound like a pick me bitch. I'm tired of this pick me bitch complaining about this hip hop shit, bro. He got to get the fuck up out of here, man. Yeah. But yeah, we got to let the world know Minnesota. So we going to take it from here. Then we going to Minnesota versus everybody. Matter of fact, I'm about to have my homeboys from the South come up here, do shows. We're going to do some rap Civil War type shows. And it's all out of fun, you know what I'm saying? But it's all also out of motivating niggas to step their fucking game out because like I was saying earlier, a lot of these niggas know how to rap, but they don't really know how to make no songs. Like, somebody got to make a song that the whole world can relate to, and they be like, where the fuck this nigga from? He from Minnesota? Oh. Because that's how we got familiar with Compton, Chicago, and everybody else, nigga. But it's gonna be hard coming from a place like Minnesota because everybody's from everywhere else.
That's real.
And that's what people gotta understand about Minnesota. I don't care if you was born here. If your family is from Detroit, you're gonna gravitate more to what Detroit got going on in Minnesota. So you're gonna try to represent like you're from Detroit. If your family's from Chicago, you're gonna try to represent like you from Chicago. If you from New York, you're gonna represent like you from New York, whether you was born here or not. Now there is a new generation of niggas who was born here and raised here that respect and stand on Minnesota. And I'm gonna tell you, my son, one of them ones. He cold as fuck, but he never been on one of these stages out here, none of that. Matter of fact, there's sharks in these waters, man. That's why I be trying to tell these cats, like, while they out here beating their chest, acting like they doing too much, bro. Ain't really nothing going
It's other
on.
ones coming right after you. It's other end all be all, and that's what they gotta know.
Yeah, my son, he's from the east side of St. Paul, man. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't been on these stages and none of that. You feel me? He just give all this stuff. He do this shit for release, but he can really represent this state, like as a real representative from this state. You feel me?
Fact.
But it's kind of hard to get this nigga. He comfortable being him.
Hey.
Get out. This is Scuba Tasty. It's called Charles. Water, baby. You did.
Six side.
You weren't even a cool raised
I thought I told you I'm the hardest nigga out. I want AP in my collection, so I'm steady running route. Heard you gossip like a bitch. You steady run your mouth. It's like we go to bag month. We ain't never running out. Flexed up like Randy Orton. What the fuck is a drought? This shit easy, get them in, then we pushing them out. You come around here starting trouble, shit, I'm busting your scalp. He ain't got no hustling, that's why he sit on the couch. She said she finna evict your ass and you don't help with the rent. I fell asleep for 2 hours, you know how much money I missed? He can't ball out how we ball, that's why he sit on the bench. I just rolled a 3-5, he tried to match me and scamp. In that water, I'm like, Jaws, man, you niggas some shrimp. I can't show you what I do, but I can give you a hint. Third time I was in LA, I made like 10 off that trip. Promise I'm rapping my real life, nigga, this is raw as it get. My bitch boy, tell her no, she start throwing it fit. If I feel my life in danger, I'ma shoot till it click. I ain't acting, but I promise I'ma do me a skit. Fresh as shit, I feel like Mike, I'm finna snap me a pic. Yo bitch wanna ride me too, she plotting on taking his dick. You can ask the trap about me, they gon' say he legit. Ice cream on Supreme, baby, mile on my fit. Rest in peace, the glow, goddamn, they got rich on the 6. I'm the type to spin it off, you the cheap acting type. Put a beam on him, bet he can't see past his lights. I don't do Adidas fits, but I done earned me some stripes. These niggas wish they was hard as me, they have an identity crisis, man. I want AP in my collection, so I'm steady running route. Heard you gossip like a bitch, you steady run your mouth. It's like we grow the bag month, we ain't never running out. Flexed up like Randy Orton, what the fuck is a drought? This shit easy, get them in, then we pushing them out. You come around here starting trouble, then I'm busting your scalp. He ain't got no hustling, that's why he sit on the couch. Gang.
And that was Scuba Tasty. Biggest shark in the motherfucking water. You know it's lakes out here, but it's sharks in them waters, man. Salute Zeke in the motherfucking building. He is shark in these waters out here lurking, man. Look, don't become food swimming around here thinking that it's sweet in Minnesota, man. Hey, it's the trench cities, man. Y'all better check the movement, man. Zeke, man, I appreciate you. Look, we having our rooftop barbecue. This is an impromptu interview I had to do with you, bro. I appreciate you, man. You got anything else you want to say to these folks before we leave?
Yeah, first off, I appreciate you having me. Second, man, support local rappers. Support local rappers, man. One of the biggest reasons I did what I did, I had seen the post from Mick Boulevard saying, I hate local rappers. And so I'm like, okay. I'm gonna really make y'all hate the local rapper, but support local music, because you can't come out of where you from without your city supporting you first. Like if you saying you from a place and that city ain't behind you in no way, shape, or form, then you're not gonna make that's not gonna be your something ground.
Hold on real quick. Hold on before you finish. What you just said kind of just struck me. Like he said, "What? I
So-
hate local artists."
Yeah. He said
But everybody is a local artist.
everyone is. Everyone is.
Every artist is a local artist, so that doesn't make sense. They might not be from where you're from, but they're from where they're from.
And
So
it
that-
blows me because it takes for that person to blow up. Because when Lizzo got up there, everybody and their mama, I know Lizzo, I know Lizzo, I know Lizzo, Lizzo from Minnesota, Lizzo, Minnesota. Then it's another girl who's a singer that's from here that everybody talk about. She's an African girl. I can't remember her name. But everybody swear up and down they knew the girl, you know, when it came to, when it came to popularity.
Right.
So
But while she was out here struggling, nobody was paying no attention to her.
don't nobody ever pay attention. And that's the saddest part about this thing is it took that. It took the negative approach for everybody to start saying, oh, we see. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been hard. And I'm gonna keep dropping hard fire.
Right. No, you dope, dude. You dope. And I said that too because here in Minnesota, it's like people gravitate towards negativity. I mean, that's all over, but mainly here, I speak from a supporter point of view. I support positive shit more than I support negative shit myself. But I know that anytime I drop something that look negative, motherfuckers is responding to it. But anytime I say something positive, it's like, I know they see it though. I do this shit for views, not likes or, you know what I'm saying, comments. So as long as you see it, that's a view for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I see you out and about and you ain't follow me, my main thing is going to be like, if I can't get a follow, can I get $1? I got to get something out your ass. You did.
I love it. Straight up.
I'm a hustler, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you hating on me, man, hate freely. Just share a link and let them know exactly who you're talking about. Like this nigga right here, Rico the Plug at the raphustle.com. Share the link at least, man. So, because people don't usually kind of look stupid when you hating on people to other people that the people don't even know who you're talking about. That look weird. So you got to let them know exactly who you're hating on. I welcome the free promotion. I'm pretty sure you welcome the free promotion. You know, even somebody dissing you out the blue is some motherfucking free promotion. Accept that shit for what it is, man. I buy a nigga a drink, man. Like 50 Cent said when 50 Cent said when he heard Jay-Z say, I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? He like, nigga, I bought that nigga a bottle and sipped to him in the club. Like, nigga, salute. Thanks for saying my name. That's all I want to do.
That's and that's what I feel like a lot of people gotta get in their heads, some people like I don't have, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of my followers not even in Minnesota. So the fact that I mentioned just gave you a whole set of new followers that you didn't have before.
Right.
If you feel like you're really not trash, then guess what? They're gonna go see that.
They're gonna check it out. I'm checking it out. I love it, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, definitely got an open invite to the barbecue. It is a private event, so we do have a flyer. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here. You gotta scan the flyer to get, you know what I'm saying, the location. If you're an artist and you want to perform, we got a scan on there for you too. But we ask that you come in peace, love, unity, respect, hip hop fraternity, the Camp Crystal Entertainment, Executive Plugs, the Fame Society, You Know It Records, man. Look, we having it's a big cancer bash too. So if you're a cancer, pull up. We just celebrating independent, creative, independent thinkers, and just being independent entrepreneurs. It's Independence Day, man. July 6th is Independence Day, man, and you the first artist that I interview on this day, man. So salute to you, bro. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate what you continue to do, man, and keep connecting with us. Let us know what you got going on, bro.
For sure. It's all love. Thank you for having me, boss.
You want to give some shout outs before we go?
Shout out to my manager, P-Town Bruce. Shout out to Filthy Money, one of the greatest artists I know, and definitely one of the greatest hustlers. Shout out to Boss Gang, Some Gang, Face World, True Block, everybody. Shout out to the hood. Shout out to Shout out to Frogtown, because I'm definitely a Frogtown baby. No matter what, I step for Frogtown all day, every day. I'm a Rice Street kind of guy. Shout out to the hustle of the raphustle.com.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to shout out to Louis Blaze for going crazy on his response. Shout out to Louis Boulevard for going crazy on his response. Shout out to Nakar Forget for going crazy on response. Sprite Man, I don't know.
Who's that?
Shout out to you for trying.
Who's that?
Sprite Man released the diss too, man, on Sunny Soda's behalf, but no, sir. No, sir, that was not the one.
I ain't heard that one.
Shout out to Sprite Man for the effort. I'm gonna send it to you. It's he got the it was called Brush Your Teeth with the world face.
Hold on. Before we go, I want to know, why did you diss Sunny Soda?
Cause Sunny Soda, when I dropped the diss, he came back like soon before I dropped the diss. I dropped the album cover of it. And like I said, I don't understand why Minnesota rappers or Minnesota people do this in general. They shoot down anything going on locally. And it shouldn't be that way, because that's the only way to make the locals popular. So, he shot it down before he never heard it. He shot it down saying, if you wanna get famous, which this was nothing to do with fame, because honestly, I have other videos that perform better than the diss track before now. It's like he was like, if you want to get famous, dissing local rappers or something like that is not probably the way to go. He said something along the lines of that. Then he got in the comment section with somebody else and said, I hope it's not another Louis Blaze Minnesota Fat situation. And I took some heat to that because, bruh, anybody who know me, even Sunny Soda, they know in school, in high school, I was the nigga out here robbing niggas. Like I ain't never been a community. Like now I'm starting to show up for my community, be an activist, kind of show some skin for this black people shit. But at the end of the day,
you grew up, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm a street nigga. At the end of the day, at the end of all of it, I'm always outside. Listen to me. I don't duck no action. Now my manager will probably be against everything I'm saying right now, but bro, I felt complete smoke when he said what he said. Cause it's like, bro, if you think anybody gonna step to me for what I'm saying, on my daddy, they gonna get met with an FMJ. On my daddy, I don't play like that. I don't play like it's one thing. We going bar for bar talking rap. I'm cool with that. But when you start talking that street shit gang, on my daddy, you better stand on business. On my daddy, because I'm not.
And then it's like that's where the sensitive shit come in at, because like everybody has a right to their opinion and how they feel about things. But so like as men, I learned that, especially as a young black man growing up in the urban community who might not have a father figure or anybody of importance that they look up to that could teach them how to control their emotions, because all human beings are emotional. The difference between a man and a woman is that a man is supposed to learn how to control his emotions.
Exactly.
He's likely to do the most damage than anything else. That's why. Women are supposed to be emotional. Shit. It's understandable. A man is not supposed to be emotional.
That's real.
Do you have emotions? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to expose
your emotions, my nigga.
Exactly.
And so to act like you want to harm somebody because of something that they said, like I used to tell niggas when I was growing up, bro, talk till you blue in the face. Nigga.
Exactly. You feel me?
Nigga, say whatever you want to say. Just don't, make any kind of actions that could possibly be detrimental to you.
And that'd be my thing right there. And I feel like that, they so people up here so used to dealing with people who in this music industry and not really street. Like nigga, I'm really the street. So I don't play. I don't take it there with people on a disrespectful level in the streets to say, hey,
right.
We finna have to shoot it out or box it out. I really don't like black on black crime, bro. If you go look at all of my cases, my victims was white. I mean, sorry to say, but they was. I don't believe in black on black crime, but when you take it there, bro, it's a whole different like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you sure? Like, bro, because we not finna talk when you see me.
It's a me or you thing. It's not a black on black crime. It's really a me or you thing. I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect my life, and that's just how it is. But you know what I'm saying? I wish we as a community could get to a point of controlling our emotions enough to know that if I do have to take somebody's life, hopefully it's worth because I was protecting mine.
Exactly. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm not just out here trying to go cause animosity with niggas. I came out of love with my track. I came out of complete love and support for the city. I wanted the light to shine here. That's the first thing I wanted to do. You know, I mean, like I say, and I'm going to say it again, bro. People could say how whack it was. People could say how non-factor I am. But it's not many artists here in Minnesota who can drop something like this and do the numbers I did in one day. Like that. I don't see it. I've never seen it since I've been here. The only person remotely close to it is Louis Blaze. So
yeah, because Louis did it when I first moved back here. That's how I got familiar with him. He dropped that dub strike, and I was like, "Who is this nigga?" And I was like, "Oh, it seems to me like he's trying to put a fire up under everybody." And I figured that's the same thing you was doing. So when he came, that's what made me caught my attention to this whole thing because he said, like, you pulled a page out of my book. And I was like, yeah, he did do that. So I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga you talking about? Yeah.
I definitely did. Now, Louis, listen, I'm going to tell you right out the gate. So I did dinners with my boy Ishi Wonton. I call him Ishi Wonton. Or Salil Wilson, a.k.a. Snow. So you hear me say his name last. Who the fuck is Snow? Exactly, nigga, I don't know.
Wonton.
You say what?
Why you call him Itchy Wonton, though, cuz?
So, look, that was his old name back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so, but Snow.
That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
I know it don't sound right. But Snow, that's what we used to call it. Snow, the actual bar, the whole bar I use, who the fuck is Snow? Exactly, nigga, I don't know. He said, he was like, bro, throw me in there and say, who the fuck is Snow? Exactly, nigga, I don't know. So that was his whole bar. Louis told me, I called Louis. So Snow told me, he said, man, I think you should do damage control on this, bro, because you kind of went crazy a little bit, even though you didn't really say much. You know, a lot of people somebody might come out offended. He said, so I think you should do some damage control and call it. But I'm like, bro, fuck that. I want to drop it. He's like, bro, just hear me out first, because, you know, he explained the Minnesota Fats Louis shit to me. And then I'm like, okay, I called Louis. That was the first person I called because he was the first person I talked about. I said, Lou, I said, man, I'm supposed to be in your session today to sing. I said, and he posted a little snippet of that, but on the beginning of his video, and a lot of people ain't peeped that shot of why he did that, is because I said he was prolific and I said he was pushing peace, but in that song was about pushing peace and I was singing on it, so that was the whole shot. Right. But I was supposed to be in that session that day to revamp some vocals, and I called him like, man, I know I just missed your allotted time for the session. I said, but bro, I got an idea. I said, man, and I really hope you on board for this, man. It's a marketing strategy that'll kind of push the city. My idea is to drop this diss track, shooting at all of y'all, and then y'all come back on the same beat, and then we go through the roof with it. He said, bro, I love that idea. That's awesome, and I'm glad that you still working, bro. He like, I said, it's all love, bro, with what I'm saying. He said, bro, I already understand that, bro. You my brother. He said, but you know, you just know, it's gonna be that when it comes to bars. So, you know, he's like, my whole thing is,
Louis was in on it, huh? Okay.
Yeah, Louis was like, just drop it and don't worry about no. He said, if I was you, I wouldn't call nobody else. He said, just drop it. He said, and worry about opinions later. And the way he came back and ate me up, I was mad that I gave him a heads up. I was like, damn, I should have told him nothing.
Hey,
he probably would give me worse, though.
He broke your ass down like a chicken. That nigga said he ain't got no weak spot.
But you know what?
Every
artist that came back, him, Mick Boulevard, the Car Force, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to show that they were rappers. I'm a damn singer.
What Drake say? You getting bodied by a singing nigga?
Hey, look. What I said on my review last night that I did on this whole thing, I was like, the man proved that he holding his own with all the niggas that he spoke on. So, salute. I ain't saying nobody won. All I'm saying is, nigga, this shit's dope. I found out about Nakara. You know what I'm saying? Louis gave Louis Blaze a reason to be, nigga, fuck that piece, nigga. I want, you know what I'm saying? Not saying, war ready for the words, you know what I'm saying? Not, because, Louis Blaze is always going to be for the community, bro. That's one thing I love about him. He does a lot of work with the youth and, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I understood the temperament, like me reading into it because I'm paying attention and I'm seeing you commenting and they, you know what I'm saying, under their diss tracks and sharing it. I'm like, yeah, he really just, it ain't like he really got a problem with the niggas. He really, like, did the shit for fun. That's what I could see. That's why I had to talk to you. I'm like, I know I can read energy, bro. I'm real good at reading energy and knowing the difference between what's real and what's not. See, in today's day with the internet, motherfuckers don't know what's real and what's not. And if you've never had the opportunity to get an understanding of seeing what's real, especially a lot of these younger generation don't, they take everything at face value. You know what I'm saying? Tekashi's the biggest gangster in the world. Let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? Drake, #1 rapper in the world. Let them tell it, because that's what they've been pushed. That's what they've mentally been told. That's why we here to really break that mold. Like, cut that shit out. New old school, new rules. But speaking of Minnesota, man, I got a song that I dropped I did the song 22 years ago, but I just dropped it because it was a conversation online. One of these sensitive motherfuckers from Minnesota had made a statement saying, well, there go the flyer. I'm finna take the flyer off the screen, but that's the flyer right there for today. I am independent for 6th of July, Independence Day. Rooftop barbecue. DM me if you want the information on where we at, pulling up. But I'm finna take that off the screen because I got some shit to say, right? So it was this motherfucking conversation the dude put online and said St. Paul artists need to separate their sound from Minneapolis artists. And me being gone for 20 years, I've been back for almost 3 now, but I still haven't heard of a sound coming from Minneapolis. So I'm like, honestly, nigga, what's the Minneapolis sound? And just me answering that question, they got sensitive. Like, oh, nigga, you don't even support Minnesota anyway. Like, yeah, nigga, how you know what the fuck I support? No, like, sound like you got something personal you need to say. Here goes my number. Give me a call. Anyway, he was like, and I'm like, bro, there is no sound in Minnesota because everybody in Minnesota is from different places. So it's going to be hard to get a one sound that everybody's fucking with unless an artist really comes out with an impact that sounds different, and they can say, I'm from Minnesota, then that's different, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm going to drop this damn song that I did 22 years ago when I first moved to Atlanta, and it's an anthem that I made for Minnesota to let Atlanta know where I was from, and it's called Minnesota. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now about to take you to a place you ain't
Yes, man. Thanks for rocking in. Zeke, thanks for being here with us. Let me know what you think about this song, man, as we ride out on these joints.
The niggas get G's, smoke trees, put hoes on their knees. North side niggas, where you at, niggas? Yeah, St. Paul niggas, where you at, nigga? Throw your M in the air. Represent, let the whole world know, nigga. Land of the snowing to be fucked with. Minnesota, baby. I'm surrounded by shifty individuals, most of them hardened criminals that's been in jail before and don't mind going back. Some of them 2-time felons still carrying straps. Grew up in the dope game, still selling that crack like it's still all good. The same house, same hood. Wouldn't lead a life alone if they could. Cause if they could lead a life alone, they wouldn't know how to act. Get scared of change, then they'll come right back. So it's the same thing over and over. From drinking and smoking Doja to whipping dope and baking soda together just to get over. In the streets of the soda, a soldier's gotta be seasoned and know how to adjust when the game starts freezing and these bitches start sneezing information. Cause hey, it's not a fair game, so name dropping's contagious and this hating shit is getting outrageous. Every day it's another hater with something to say, but bitch save me. I'm talking about this place I know, place I know. Where niggas hustle, where niggas hustle. Hell rain, sleep, snow. Hell rain, sleep, snow. From coast to banging and gunslanging is the neighborhood sport. Niggas rapping about Jack and doing exactly that. So keep your business on the low and don't be fronting your sack. Niggas with clout in the town don't even ride on D's. Get caught slipping, become a victim of them greedy thieves. And the minutes niggas live their life on the edge. Cause everyone affiliated is on the run from the fed. Northside niggas will put a hole in your head. Southside the same thing, the same part, they slang things, mostly out for the bread. Fuck with the money and then fill you with lead. From Murder Town to St. Paul, them real slugs, they ain't shooting no paintballs. The real thugs don't let Prince take your way of thinking. Sleeping there, find you stinking in the hallway of the mall of America. I'm telling you, the cities that I'm repping is filled with the mass hysteria. I'm talking about this place I know. Place I know. Where niggas hustle. Where niggas hustle. Hell rain, sleep, snow. Hell rain, sleep, snow. From coast to coast. From coast to coast. Minnesota. Minnesota. That's home sweet home. The only place for me. Minnesota. The land of the lakes. The land of the snow. The land of the snakes. The land of the flow. In case you didn't know, it's the land of the dough. The place where all the hustlers go to get a little more. In fact, it's the land of the stackers. Land of the gangbangers. Land of the jackers. 30% black folks. The land of the crackers. Land of the gangsters, gamblers, and body baggers. Skyline with tall buildings. Sidewalk line with killers. Street level drug dealers. Thugs worth $500,000. The place where Machine Gun Kelly went to war with the cops. So come with respect or you will get got, nigga. I'm talking about this place I know. Place I know. Where niggas hustle. Where niggas hustle. Hell rain, sleep, snow. Hell rain, sleep, snow. From coast to coast. From coast to coast. Minnesota. Home sweet home. The only place for me. I'm talking about this place I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
What you think about that, man?
That was hard. I like that.
This thing 22 years old, man.
That's
And I
great.
just dropped it.
Yeah, that's actually hard though.
Appreciate it.
22 years and that shit still sound hard. That's hard. That's some good shit to ride to right there.
That's one of the reasons why I did it, right? To really show these young artists, bro, there ain't no age when it comes to making good music.
Yeah, music don't age.
No age, bro. It's a feeling, man. People gonna feel this. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I was gonna say I gotta get up out of here and get back to this writing on this track real quick.
Me too. We finna get ready
But,
for this party, man. We going from 5 to 9:30, so
Oh, you know I'm gonna be there.
pull up if you get an opportunity.
For sure,
All
for
right,
sure.
bet.
It's all love. I appreciate you having me, man.
So, Chuck. Oh, for sure. I appreciate you coming on, Chuck.
All right. So,
And if you're an independent artist, model, entrepreneur, you would like to get promoted on the platform, sign up for the raphustle.com, create your hustler's profile page.